Hi there, this is Adolf Hitler, and I'm here to communicate about innocence. Yes, it may sound strange and bizarre that it comes from the most vicious human being in and of this world, though I am a being, and so many human beings in this world, it's got so many ideas and perceptions of the reason why I had done what I had done, because they did not understand why. See, human beings still see themselves and still see each other as life, as alive. When, during my life experience here on earth, what I saw and what I still see was not. It's systems. It was systems. It was demons. At the moment, only systems, only minds. Minds of thoughts, feelings, and emotions walking around obliviously, ignorant, taking for granted every single breath you take, taking for granted every breeze you experience of the wind that blows, every raindrop that falls, every flower that grows, the very food you eat, the very water you drink, you take for granted. And during my lifetime and my life experience here on earth, it was the same that I saw that had become of the world. The world and human beings had become corrupted, annihilating themselves, annihilating each other, disregarding themselves, disregarding each other. The inherent war of inner conflict within each being manifesting as the infestation of this entire world. So one man, which is myself, decided to stand up. During that time, the only knowledge I had was war, was creating, manifesting that very conflict that these systems, these mind consciousness systems as human beings, allowed and accepted within themselves. And so I did what I, at that moment, understood was all that could be done. I had to take over the world. Why? Because I knew within that honesty within myself what world I would establish. That world would be where all is one and equal. I understood that it would be one man that has to stand. Yet, within that one man as myself that would stand, all would be one and equal in the experience of themselves. And it was specifically with regards to the entire money system, because I knew, I have seen, and I have experienced how the money system corrupts this world, corrupts human beings' minds, possesses them, makes them do things that they wouldn't normally even perceive themselves to be able to do. So I would start changing the money system by using money to manifest a war with a specific intention of manifesting and creating a world within which all is able to experience themselves one and equal, spreading money equally to all human beings of the world. Of course, I did not know how exactly I was going to accomplish it or even do it, but I got far enough. But then, one day before everything had started, the war, before I made the choice to stand up and realize what I had to do, I had to sift out of this world the systems that choose the systems and the systems that will choose life and walk with me in manifesting a world in which all are one and equal. Whether they would remain systems, I did not know. I did not know how I would get these systems out of human beings. But surely systems is also able to exist in oneness and equality. So therefore, I sift out and divided the two. Systems as human beings will choose systems, a world of poverty, starvation, conflict. And then the human beings who will choose a life of equality of all of humanity with me. And during my years of preparation, when I was about 17, 18, I knew already what I had to do, what had to be done. During my later years in anger, frustration started growing inside me. And this anger, but it wasn't an anger, it was more than that. It wasn't anything of this world, it wasn't an emotion, it was a becoming of my being in the entirety of me, and it consumed me. And I was crazy. I was insane, I was mad. But I knew what had to be done. I knew this world couldn't continue as it could continue. I needed to fight the systems with its own creations, with its own manifestations. And that's exactly what I did. And those that walked with me, and there were many. My death was the realization that I wouldn't be able to get done what was necessary to be done. Take over this world. To manifest it as an equality of which all human beings are able to experience themselves in. But during that period there was more at stake and at hand than I perceived to be. More powers of layers, of levels, of control and power that I did not intend or did not even know exist. Therefore it was more difficult than what I perceived it to be. Just when I thought, man, I've got it, I'm going to be able to do this. Once and for all send a message to systems that, listen, I'm here, I'm going to establish equality in this world where money is dispersed equally. The systems who don't stand with me will go. I will kill them and I will remove them from this world because this will be my world where money will be equal. This is Hitler. I'll continue in my next interview. Thank you.